Legend, they found Durk.
What's up, y'all? Back with another video of it. Allegedly, this nigga Lil Durk is still trying to kill Quando Rondo to this day. You feel me? He ain't never stopped. So any chance of him getting out of jail is now reduced by another 30% because the shit that you was finna do, you didn't even stop it in the first place. You been trying to kill Big Bro this whole time.
Playing a dirty game in the Lil Durk.
He's still alive.
They are alleging they found dirt in Durk's phone. Ooh. And that they got the phone because of a situation where Durk was the shooter and the victim at the same time. You want to make
a shooter. Durk was a shooter, folks.
Shout out to My Mixtapes. New documents claim Lil Durk's seized phone contained messages asking for Lil Tim's address, a 2021 Quando Rondo show poster, and a 2023 social media post claiming Rondo was shot. Okay.
That's crazy. New dogs came.
First comment right here say, seems like he was just concerned about their well-being. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is not nothing crazy, but what it does is it paints a picture.
Yeah,
that picture is starting to not look very good.
And the feds use that picture.
It paints a picture to the jury, to the judge, like, oh, so after your friend gets killed, now you trying to find Lil Tim's address. You wasn't trying to find his address before. You probably didn't even know who Lil Tim was.
Okay, you ain't know who Lil Tim was. He trying to kill that man.
According to court documents, the government responded to Lil Durk's motion to suppress the phone. So let's break down what that means right there. Lil Durk's lawyers are trying to suppress whatever the feds got out of the phone, saying that they got the phone illegally. They shouldn't have even had the right to go through the phone. The government is saying, no, we had every right to go in it, and this is what we found. Damn. And they're saying that because Durk admitted to firing his gun. That alone gave police probable cause to think he'd committed reckless conduct under Georgia law.
When did he admit to firing his gun? Is they talking about the Atlanta case with King Von?
Personally, I don't know what the fuck that has to do with the phone, but the shooting they're talking about is the July 2021 home invasion at Durk's crib. It says Lil Durk got a rude awakening when some people busted into his home and exchanged gunfire with him and his girlfriend.
That was crazy.
This is according to law enforcement. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation stated the rapper and his girlfriend, India Cox, were the victims of a home invasion and aggravated assault a little after 5 a.m. Law enforcement tells us several unidentified individuals entered Durk's home in the Chateau Ellen neighborhood of Brazelton about an hour outside of Atlanta, and a shootout ensued. The GBI say Durk and India discharged their firearms, but they were not injured during the incident. It's unclear exactly how many people allegedly entered the home, but cops are asking for tips from the public in the case as part of the investigation. So both Durk and his girl went to dumping, as they should, right?
Damn.
But the feds are alleging this was the reason
shot the gun.
They were able to take his phone and go through. And within that phone, the feds are saying they found.
So it must be because he's not really supposed to, even though they ain't really arrest him for it, he's not really supposed to have the guns in the crib. Because he a felon, I thought.
Shots of messages discussing Timothy Leaks, aka Lil Tim, the killer of King Von, being released on bond and requesting the address of his residence while under house arrest. Now that right there, right? If you've paid attention to some of the cases that I've covered, Queso specifically from Jacksonville, he got convicted, he's got a life sentence. They went on the Duval Clerk website. Duval is the county of Jacksonville. They went on the website and were able to look up their ops information.
And got his address.
And within his case file, they found his address.
Crazy, right?
So this is the thing about Florida law. Anytime you get a ticket, anytime you catch a case, anytime you anything, your address gets posted to a public website in which anybody can look it up. So they looked up his address, went to his crib, stalked him all the way to a job interview, and when they came out, Queso chased him down with an ARP and knocked his fucking face off. That's why he's got a life sentence. and it's like, I don't know why no one's thought of like, hey, maybe we shouldn't post their address if we're gonna publicize they're on house arrest and they're not allowed to leave and they're not allowed to possess guns and they're not allowed to defend themselves.
Right.
Maybe we shouldn't post their addresses, but whatever. The feds are alleging, you know, Durk knew Lil Tim got released on bond and he was trying to get that Addy. A screenshot of a 2021 concert poster would advertise a performance of Quando Rondo.
That nigga made it so
extra,
bro.
A social media post dated May 3rd, 2023 documented that Quando Rondo had been shot. So they're stating Durk was tracking any performances Quando was allegedly trying to book.
On his ass where it shows that. That's what he said.
And they're also saying that Durk had a screenshot of Quando being shot.
Right.
And if y'all remember, Quando Rondo got shot at after his very first show since the killing of King Von. There was video of him pulling up with a ton of security, this and that, whatever,
at the gas
whatever.
Station shit,
they ended
right?
up pulling up to either a gas station or a store. Shots went off. Somebody got hit in the hand. Quando wasn't hit.
Yeah.
Quando didn't stay at the scene either.
Yeah.
But this shit was going down.
Yeah,
Music was coming
down.
out with lyrics talking about popping out at his shows, whatever.
It was going down, boy. I remember that.
That shit was going down.
Oh,
I remember that shit was going down.